compost tea applications, bulk compost teas, worm casting teas, chicken manure compost teas by Earthlove Global. Here we have a 1,000 litre pod. You can even produce one yourself and make it and DIY. We've done this video to show you what it is capable of achieving. We've got aerators down in the bottom. The hoses go over to the air pumps and you fill it up with water, and you would put in a tea bag, which is here. You would fill 1.4 kilos of worm castings, put it into here, aerate for 24 hours, mix in other additives such as seaweed meal, beneficial bacteria, Earthlove Global's mycorrhizal fungi and other products prior to application. This is a 1,000 litre IBC pod. It connects directly on to a vacuum hose, so the pump doesn't suck the pipe closed when it's pumping at a high volume. We just have a simple 2 horsepower, 5.5 horsepower twin blade. Here it is here. 6.5 horsepower, sorry. Twin impeller pump, maximum head 80 meters, maximum flow 300 liters a minute. So yeah, you get the basic, costs about $799, but then you've got to buy all the bits and pieces. Well, Earthlove Global comes out to your property and applies these compost teas. Now, our servicemen, we can do soils, properties, lawns, gardens. It doesn't matter if you've got large million-acre properties. We apply this via compost tea trucks. And the difference is this has been getting done more regularly over there compared to over here. So, and when you come back, you can see, so this place here has been getting applied regularly. You can see the difference. See the difference? There's huge difference. So you can actually see below the pod where the application's been, that it's a lot healthier, but here it isn't. It's really struggling. Well, we haven't applied here. We did today, so in 2 weeks' time we'll come back and have another look at this, and we will probably reapply in another 2 weeks. And that was just 1.4 kilos plus seaweed meal, maybe 3 handfuls of seaweed meal, plus the Earthlove Global mycorrhizae products. Here, it's nice and simple. You know, you've got a few attachments with a nozzle. You've got a flexi hose if you want to use a flexi hose. Just makes it easier to direct where you want it to go, especially if you've got gardens or veggie patches that you want to get to. But I ended up taking this off and leaving it on a 1/2 inch fitting. You got a 3/4 fitting here that you can take off as well, but I found it decent enough just coming out of the brass fitting. This was a bit slow for this application, but if I was doing a garden bed with some plants and stuff, I probably would have stuck with keeping this, and I'd turn the revs down on the pump. So that's our application of compost teas by Earthlove Global Compost Tea, bulk compost teas. compost tea, worm casting compost teas, bulk chicken manure compost teas, and bulk compost teas for Australia, especially Compost Teas Queensland. If you'd like to learn more about compost teas and how to DIY applications, feel free to contact Earthlove Global at www.earthloveglobal.com.au for more information. The setup is very simple. You just get an IBC fitting. It screws straight on, so that IBC fitting is there. Then you get another fitting. You adapt it down to a removable fitting. These two are removable as well. And then you've got your vacuum hose. Goes through to your pump. You've got clamps. You've got a washer in behind here. Then you've got your outlet to your pump. So it comes out from your outlet and goes into your flexi hose. Now, we love the flexi hoses because they're easy to roll up. They are a bit of a pain when you're trying to work, but if you keep them pretty straight, they're not too bad. It's when you're turning corners that it starts to cause a bit of issues. So thank you for your time, and feel free to drop onto Earthlove Global's YouTube channel to view other videos on soil fertility and how to. Thank you again. Contact us on Google.